Imagine being able to remember every single day of your life. Not just the big moments, not just birthdays, losses, or first kisses, but the tiny things. What you ate, what you wore, what the sky looked like, every sound, every emotion, still alive inside your mind. For one teenager in France, this isn't imagination. It's her reality. Meet TL, the girl who can't forget. She is a teenager with a mind unlike anything science fully understands. When scientists interviewed her, they expected unusual memory abilities, but nothing prepared them for what came next. TL can recall nearly every day of her life with astonishing clarity. Not just the sequence of events, but the emotions, the sensations, the colors, the tone of the air. It all plays back in her mind, like reliving the moment, not remembering it. She says her memories live inside what she calls the white room, a bright, empty mental space where every memory becomes an object she can pick up. A toy from childhood, a book she once read, a photograph, a conversation, a feeling. Sometimes she describes opening mental drawers, pulling out moments that most of us lost years ago. Even grief has its place. She told researchers that the memory of her grandfather's death sits inside a sealed mental chest, always accessible, but contained. For TL, the past is not the past, it's present. It's here. What she has is called hyperthymesia. Hyperthymesia, or highly superior autobiographical memory, is one of the rarest neurological profiles ever recorded. Fewer than 100 people in the world have it. These individuals do not have photographic memory. They cannot memorize numbers or text instantly. Instead, they can recall their own lives with impossible accuracy. Their childhood lunches, their teenage arguments, their minor embarrassments. Every day is recorded, stored, and kept in perfect emotional detail. Scientists think hyperthymesia may be connected to differences in the hippocampus, the amygdala, and the networks that bind emotion and memory together. It's as if their brains refuse to let experiences die. Most of us forget to protect ourselves. They remember because they cannot stop remembering. But TL is different, even from other hyperthymesia cases. What makes TL exceptional is not just her perfect memory of the past. It's her strange relationship with the future. TL sometimes experiences pre-episodes, vivid mental simulations of events that haven't happened yet, but feel as real as memories. She describes them as déjà vu in reverse. Not "I've lived this before," but "I have already felt the future." Scientists call this mental time travel, the ability of the brain to move through time internally, to imagine events with the same structure as memory. But TL does it differently. Her imagination behaves like memory. Her future feels like something she's already visited. This is not psychic ability. It's the brain blending imagination and memory so closely that the boundaries begin to disappear. And that makes TL one of the most interesting neurological cases in modern research. What does her mind reveal? TL's condition opens a door into deeper questions. How does memory shape who we are? How much of our identity is built on what we remember and what we forget? If your past never fades, do you ever become someone new? If you experience the future as emotionally real, how does that change the present? Researchers studying TL hope her unique mind will help us understand how memory, imagination, and identity intersect, how the brain constructs the self by weaving the past, present, and future into a single narrative. Her case might even shed light on disorders where memory fades, like Alzheimer's or other forms of amnesia. To understand the extremes, you study the outliers. But a mind that never forgets is not a superpower. It can be overwhelming. People with hyperthymesia often describe feeling trapped in the past, unable to let go of painful moments because the emotional weight never fades. For TL, memories do not soften with time. They stay sharp, alive, demanding. Her white room may be perfect, but it is also full. And yet, her ability offers something extraordinary, a glimpse into how human memory could work if nothing was ever lost. A reminder that forgetting is an ability, and that remembering everything comes with a price. So what does TL's story teach us? It tells us that memory is not just about the past, it's about how we understand ourselves. It's about the story the mind is constantly writing and rewriting. TL shows us what happens when that story never erases a page. A girl who can't forget, living in a mind where yesterday is always today, and tomorrow sometimes arrives early. A rare mind, a powerful case, and a reminder of how fragile and miraculous memory truly is.